Hello everyone, welcome back to Swing Control Chaos. Today I'm going to be doing my Nintendo DS game collection. Now, I've had 3 of these. This is the first one, the first model. See the hinge there just cracked open. It still works sometimes when it wants to, but it does still work, like I said, sometimes. But I guess they didn't like this version a lot, and they moved on to this one. Now, I had a black and red one, but that one somehow died because I left a water cup next to it. You can kind of see me or you can see the camera. Hello. But it died because there was like a cup of water, and it pooled around the bottom. And somehow got into the battery or something. I don't know. I probably could have just dried it out. I still, as far as I know, have that somewhere. I just haven't been able to find it. But my family did buy me this one again. So, this is my current DS. Now, the same thing happened with this one, where the hinge broke. They did the same thing on this one. So, what I did was I just stuck super glue in between there, and it fixed my problem immediately. So, let's see. Yeah, it still turns on, still works. I did lose the pin. I got the shitty replacement one, but I mean it works, but I had to like whittle down the tip. I don't know if that'll focus. Yeah, it kind of does, but I had to like whittle down the tip. It's not a great one. I did find another one that was mine from the old black one, so I'm going to be using that. Actually, I believe this came from the old black one, this like Game Boy Advance cartridge filler to keep dust out. So, moving on to the games. We're going to start this off with Naruto Ninja Council 3. To be honest, I did not like this game a lot. It was kind of basic, kind of boring. It kind of felt like a knockoff of another game I'll show later. But I do actually still have the little cartridge here. So, I can play this, if you guys wish. I've tried to make a mention of this at the beginning of every one of these videos, but I'm going to reprise it here because it's been a while since I've made one of these videos. If you want to see me make a video on any of these videos at any time, just leave a comment down below. I have 3 requests from someone, I believe their name was Kunchar, Kunshar, or something like that, for my PlayStation 3 video, and I will be getting to those shortly. You'll see in the next couple days, hopefully. What's been taking me so long, I have set it, but I have something coming in the mail that will really help me out with my video making process. So, the next game, I have not played this. My brother left it when he moved out. Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen. I can look at screenshots. I can tell it's like a 3DS game. Kinda looks like a early PlayStation 2 game. So, I mean, it looks okay. If you guys have ever played it or want me to play it on the channel, leave a comment down below. I got the little thingy here, the game. You know, I wonder something. The GameCube has this adapter on it to let you play Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, and Game Boy Advance SP. Or no, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance. That's right. That's the ones. But it took like 3 generations of handhelds for them to release that. Well, now they have the DS, 2DS, or the 3DS and /2DS games. I wonder if they release the 3rd generation of handheld games, if they'll somehow make an adapter for these. Like, so as you can like plug it into your Switch or Wii U or whatever the hell they release it for. Probably a Switch adapter, like just a cartridge slot that adapts its already existing cartridge slot to fit these. That would be really cool of them. But the reason I bring that up is because if you want me to play any of these on the channel, you're basically just going to be seeing this. There, I'll move it to the next screen. So you'll be seeing this, or probably actually this, maybe. More than likely this, just because this is where most of the action goes on in these games. So I mean, I can film this. It'll be a little janky, but until I get whatever Nintendo console they decide to let you play these on a big TV with, that's going to be the format. But Force Unleashed, I talked about this, I believe, in my PlayStation 2 and my Xbox 360 video, to where I've played 3 different versions of this. Yeah, I played this version, the PS2, and the Xbox 360 version of this game. I like this game, with one exception. You take the pen and like swipe all these little force bubbles around. I guess they're supposed to be midi-chlorians. It's really fucking hard, especially if you decide to be a good guy and go up against Palpatine. It's really tough. Then I played the PlayStation 2 version, and I'm like, oh, this is so much better than the DS version, because this is the first version I played. I'll just go ahead and preface that. Then I finally moved up to the Xbox 360, and I'm like, wow, this game looks so much better than the other 2 versions. But at that point, I had played it so much, and I knew the storyline. It just got boring. So, but I mean, if you guys want to see me play this shitty version of the game, I'll do it. But I'd rather not. I'd rather play like the other versions. But I'll do it if you guys want, because you know what you guys want to see determines basically this channel. Now here's a game I've actually been curious about. I've heard people say Gaiden. I really don't care. Dragon Sword. Another one of my another one of those games my brother left. It looks pretty interesting, actually, though. All kinds of cool stuff going on, but in this, it's kind of see the glare there. You can kind of see it a bit better. So yeah, if you guys want to see me play this game, just leave a comment down below. I'm actually kind of curious about this one. Alright. Actually, I'm checking all these just to make sure I do actually have the game, because there is one in here I know for certain I do not have. Alright, so I do have the game, so all's well. If you want to see me play it, go ahead, leave a comment down below. Ooh, here's another one that he left. Metal Slug 7. I've never played any Metal Slug game, but I have actually been curious about this one. Let's see here. Yep, I have the game, so I can play it. Let's see. I think I've heard of these games like being a Contra style game, but that may have been an earlier version. I'm not quite sure. But if this game's good and you guys want to see me play it, just leave a comment down below and I will try my best. Ooh, here's a good one. This is the first game I had on the Nintendo DS. Mario 64 DS. I played the shit out of this game. It kind of scared me for a while because my save was lost and I had beaten the game. Well, what I didn't know is if you clean these contacts, your save will come back. So I do have the game, as you can see. And this is a damn good game. However, I think I don't know if I talked about this in my Mario game for my Nintendo 64 game collection. This game severely raised my standards for that old game. Because in the older game you can only play as Mario. You can't play as Yoshi and Wario. You can't play as them. So the game is a lot more basic in my opinion. This game adds a lot to that, but to me this is the better version. If I could play this on big TV, it would be amazing. Or if they would just release a port. Like, make this, like, on the Switch or something. Maybe you can, I don't know. I've never went on the Wii shop or anything, because I tend to not buy my games online if I can help it, or digitally if I can help it. I like physical versions, because, you know, I'm old school like that. Okay. It's gonna be a little weird, but Path of the Ninja, I love this game. It kind of reminded me of Final Fantasy, because you're just grinding, leveling up. But the part where it gets weird is there's actually something written on the back that I don't want to show off, because reasons. but it's upside down because it's written on the front. So yeah, but I do not have this game. I've been looking for this game high and low. I know I had it. I've played it with this DS, so I know it's not in the old red one, but it's gone. So I can't play this one. So unfortunately, this is the only game that I know of in this set that I cannot play. But I did own it. So yeah, that one's a bit of an exception. So moving on to the last two in a box anyway. I have Pokemon Pearl or Diamond and Pearl versions, both versions. This is an amazing thing because these connect to each other and I can trade and everything else. This is the first time I ever bought both versions of the game, or rather my parents did after a lot of asking. So again, upside down, there's something on the back I'd rather not have on camera too much. It's nothing bad, it's not like a racial slur or anything like that, it's just, you know, something I don't want on the internet. So, it's upside down. Same thing over here. Got both these games. So I do really like these games. I think this was the third generation of games I played. I think I played the Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire version. I don't know what version it is. I think it's like the 4th or the 6th. I can't remember. Then I think I played Fire Red and Leaf Green on Advance, and then I played these. Honestly, this is the last generation of Pokemon games I bought, just because I realized that Pokemon is just kind of a gimmick. Okay, sorry about that. There's a jump cut. My camera decided to die halfway through this. So, in case I didn't get a chance to finish my thought, this is the generation I realized that Pokemon is just kind of a gimmick, and as long as they can print out new pixelated creatures, they're going to constantly want your money. So I just cut it off at this generation. There's actually one legendary in both versions of this game I haven't bothered to get yet, but I want to, strangely. It's the weird lava one that you can find in the cave. Oh, and Reggie King. I'm actually playing through Sapphire right now to get the Reggies for that, so I don't have to trade them out for my Emerald to get that, so yeah. All that. Okay, so now, as I did in my Game Boy Advance collection, I'm going to be throwing in some of my sister's games, just because technically I have access to them, and if you guys want to see me play them, there is the option. Now, again, these are games I have no idea about, except for maybe one of them. That game being this one, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I have played a friend's version of this, and I know roughly how to play, but it's been years, so I forget a lot of it. So, I mean, if you guys want to see me play this game or any of the others coming up, there's like 4 or 5 there, just leave a comment down below. Oops. The next one, Ratatouille. Honestly, I wasn't a big fan of the movie. I mean, I like it more now than I did back then, but I'm still not a huge fan of it. I mean, it's a good movie for what it is. Honestly, I'm not expecting too much out of the game, but if you guys have played it and it's really, really fun, or it's just so bad it's good, leave a comment down below and I'll check it out. This one's actually kind of interesting. I bought it for because I've heard it was a kid-friendly game, or whatever, kids really liked it. It did not have the sticker on it, though. I actually printed this out on a shipping label and stuck it on there, just so as it had some kind of label. So, it's My Sims Racing. So, that's cool, right? If this game's any good, you know, leave a comment down below if you want to see me play it. And I'll see if it's any good. Okay, I've heard jokes about this one, the Nintendog. But other than that, I know nothing about it. So unless it's like, what were those? A Tamagotchi, that was it. The Tamagotchi, those things in the 90s. Now this is like that, I'm not overly interested in it, just because I thought Tamagotchis were kind of fun to murder, because they always died on me anyway. I only remember having like 2 or 3 of them before I got bored, though, so if this is anything like that, I probably won't bother, but well, I won't bother unless a lot of you want to see it, but I don't imagine many of you do, if I can gauge my audience as well as I think I can. So, moving on to the last one. Ooh, this one's actually got a little rubber thing on it. Trying to read through the camera, I'll just read out here. Paws and Claws Pet Vet. Again, if this is anything like a friggin' little Tamagotchi game and it's kind of boring and just kind of gimmicky, I don't see many of you wanting me to play it, but if you just want to torture me with a really bad game, or if this has something that I'm not expecting at all and it's really fun, you know, I'll give it a shot for, you know, whatever it's worth. Alright, so that's been my game collection, but I have a bonus to throw in, seeing as how I've technically already covered it. Yeah, I picked this up. This was not in my original Xbox game collection, but I have recently acquired it for like $6. Game of the Year, Halo Combat Evolved. I can't believe they call this game an app. Who did that? Electronic Gaming Monthly? This isn't an app, it's a game, you jackass. So, this is a bit of a bonus. If you guys want to see me play this on the channel, because the original Xbox game collection, for whatever reason, is my highest video in this playlist. So, if you guys want to see me play this, I did have Halo 2 in the other playlist, just in case you haven't seen that video. So I have this and 2 now. So if you want to see me play any of those games, or any of these games, just leave a comment down below. So anyway guys, that's going to be my Nintendo DS game collection. Let me scoot this over the way just a bit, yeah. It looks better in the shot that way. So, if you guys, like, had a brain vomit moment. I'm really tired, it's like probably 3 o'clock in the morning right now. But if you guys want to see me play any of these games, I know I've said that a lot in this video, but again, it's really late. I'm not firing on all cylinders right now. What's this thing over here doing? Can you see that? It's like not lighting up properly. I don't know. But if you want to see me play any of these games, just leave a comment down below. I hope you have enjoyed this video for whatever it's worth. Just me rambling and trying to get a video done. So, if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps me out. And the next video will be far more interesting because I'll be moving on to my PS3 game collection, which I'm really excited about because it's going to be maybe as long as my PlayStation 2 video, if you've seen that. It was like an hour long, so it might be an hour long. Might be slightly under, I don't know because I haven't filmed it yet. But I'm really excited about it. So, thank you guys for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.